We are live, I'm alive, and of course, it is a Friday night show on the Hegdeeveryday Everyday podcast. I thought for a second might be missing you all today because Bangalore traffic can just be a bottleneck at times, and it was from my gym back home. I had a quick shower. I don't know how I've cramped up everything. Speaking of cramps, I am good. Sorry about last night's live show. Never in my life has a show been ended due to a cramp. So I had plenty of magnesium, salts, and all of that. I think I just overdid it yesterday in terms of my pickle and proceedings of that sort. But look, as the thumbnail suggests, you guys are here for cricket content today. And lots of you guys must be wondering, how does he do it in terms of going to an academy and getting content? And that too, killer content. Let's be fair, guys. It's not me. It's just the kids. And sure, there are tons of academies in India doing what they're doing, but I think KIOC is literally gold standard, not just with regards to their dedicated coaches, individualized training, pretty much speed guns, throwdowns, you name it, they have it. I did a documentary for them when I was with cricket.com, and I met Irfan Seth, sir, I should say. And he was just brilliant in terms of explaining to me how this has been a conveyor belt. There's been fantastic talent to emerge from KIOC over the years. Most notably, recently, Devdutt Padikkal, of course, been associated with them for the longest time. He works with a coach there, I think Mohammad Nasir, sir. I hope I'm not butchering any of the names, but essentially, it is a hotbed of Bengaluru cricketers, right? Whether it's under 12s, under 15s, under 18s, all the way up to even players who play for Karnataka and India, they come here to coach and train. In fact, some of the women's cricketers also have come here in the past to train. Where do I start with KIOC? Absolutely grateful, number one, in terms of me just walking out of that academy and getting the content that I need to kind of get. And why did I start doing this? Because I knew cricket in our country can be married with stats, humor, a pretty face, but I wanted to find my niche. And I knew I had a very good ability to spot talent, but also understand that talent more, not just in terms of their skills and how they're honing those skills, but their mentality, guys. If you look at all the kids I've interviewed, which have got 10 million, 6 million, 3 million, so on and so forth, sure, they all, of course, hit multiple balls in a day. They all bowl multiple balls in a day, whether they're a batter or a bowler, or they even field multiple balls in a day. But that's not why that content has worked. Why it's worked is the answers they've given me. And that's not me nudging them off camera. This is them speaking as kids who see the game today. When I asked a kid, does strike rate matter for you? He was like, it doesn't matter for me. I mean, I just see ball, hit ball. So that's the mentality. The mentality, we've seen it even with Vaibhav Suryavanshi. And I'm not saying everyone will turn out to be like Vaibhav Suryavanshi, but the talent in India is enormous, and the talent in KIOC is enormous. And I've put out, I think, at least 50 to 60 kids of not just quantity, but quality, whether it's a little leg spinner or an off spinner or a pacer, trying to understand not just their role models or how they think about what they're going to do next on the cricket field, but also what made them fall in love with the game. What's the best part about the game? How they see the pros and cons about the game, how they think every day is a sacrifice, but it eventually pays off. So having said all of these things, KIOC for me is very close to my heart. I genuinely like it in terms of an academy for kids who want to take up cricket in their life. And they have fantastic exchange programs as well. Let's throw that in there and not forget, because sure, every academy in Bangalore has their own unique traits and USPs and great coaches, and cricket will naturally run its course in this country. But sometimes you need that enhancement for every youngster, and KIOC gives them that. Now, this is not a paid video. This is not me talking to Irfan Seth, sir, and being like, I'll put a really nice video out for you. This is literally from an appreciation point of view, because I go there every now and then and I run into kids who have so much to say, so much to show, and so much to, of course, learn from the coaches over there. And what they kind of ask me as well is fantastic. So I decided to do this video today, a small short video, because it's a tribute to the kids out there. Who knows, in 10 years or maybe lesser, we'll see some of the talents from that academy emerging, and I'll be having an absolute tear in my eye, because These kids, like any other kids that I've interviewed, are very, very special in all facets. And I continue to do that with KIOC, but now I'll continue to start pandering to other academies. Now, there is, of course, one of the finest academies in Bangalore called Brijesh Patel Cricket Academy. Now, I might go there next. There are other fantastic ones who are doing good work, let alone God's work. But a shout out to a lot of the coaches in KIOC. What it is, it's incredible because they have different nets, so many of them, by the way. They have ample amount of space for not just the bowlers to enjoy a proper runway of a run-up, but fielding drills, wicket-keeping drills. You have the indoor academy as well, where in terms of just throwdowns and nets over there. And they have a canteen. So it's pretty much a holistic academy, this. They have a hostel on ground as well. So people who come from different districts of Karnataka or different parts of India can actually apply into that. Now, I was actually wondering, what is the price of the KIOC Academy, right? Because that's a question that lots of you guys have asked me in the DMs. Lots of you guys have asked me the location as well. It's literally Alsur. Do you guys know the RBANS ground? Google it and you guys will have it on your maps. KIOC is on Google Maps. I don't want to put out the location every time I shoot a video with them, but if you guys know KIOC in Bangalore, it's in Alsur, off Dickinson Road. Just go check that out. You can walk in, you can just have a look at the young girls and boys play their cricket, and it's fantastic. It really, really takes you back to your childhood. Good to see everyone in the chat right now. Anand Sharma saying, let's go, my goat. Avnish. Yo saying, Sanjay, I hope you're okay with the cramps. I'm much better. And Honey Rose saying, hiya. Good to see all of you all. The traffic was so much, I thought you were not going to make it for a second. Yeah. Had to kind of weave my way through Sudashram Nagar and smash a few potholes, but I'm here. The dedication I show for y'all is telling. And I decided to do it earlier today because Friday night, I just thought of going out and grabbing a few drinks as well, because it's been a productive week, rewarding week, but just to unwind at the end of the weekend, right? KIOC has been brilliant in more than just seeing talents, because I bumped into the odd cricketer there. I bumped into fantastic foreign talents as well. And that's all been there to see on my Instagram. Now, many people have also started coming to these academies in terms of TV channels and the coverage over there. And sure, everyone has their own way to cover content, but I've mixed it with just really good editing, how you talk to a kid, the tonality. So there are various things which take a video further. If you guys go to my Instagram and check out this one kid, he obviously was a Mitchell Stark fan and he backed the talk. He walked the talk and he said, yeah, I'll show you how I bowl. And fantastic. Yeah. I mean, these are 6, 7-year-olds, 8-year-olds. And just to get into their mind is just brilliant. Now, how much does it cost? Let me just tell you that, because essentially, this is a question that I had for Irfan sir himself. And he said, look, it's very simple. If you guys want to come and just be a young cricketer on the weekends and use this academy, it's about $36,000 per year. Now, if you actually look at it in terms of what it's going to do for your kids in the long run, brilliant. Because not just are they going to be playing the local tournament, the state tournaments, city tournaments, they will be going to England and Australia from time to time, and it's an exchange program, like I said. So you have some of the best minds in Karnataka cricket watching you every day, and none better than Irfan sir for sure. So the weekend academy, 36,000 per year, 7 days a week, 46,000 per year. And that's where I feel if you really want to just throw your child in the deep end and be like, forget the studies, cricket is what I'm backing my child to do in his life, go for it. Why not? And finally, the full day, full year package. It's a whopping 125,000 per year, but that is almost like putting that sort of money, saying, you know what, I'm backing my child to the hilt. I'm sending him to the best of the best in Bangalore under the watchful eyes of all these incredible coaches who've got so many accolades under their belt. Imagine the players like Manish Pandey. There was Anishwar Gautam, who of course is on this thumbnail as well. Devdutt Padikkal I mentioned, and tons more. They still come back, thanks sir. So they're never forgetful of the service that the coaches gave them. And it's telling as well, with all the kids doing what they do, it's very amazing to see how young Karnataka girl cricketers also are just using that space to practice their throwdowns, practice their drills, not just on the odd Monday to Friday, but even Saturday, Sunday, they are there. I will be constantly going back to KIOC, no matter how many videos I've already put out from that location. I just feel it gives me great chance to talk to a variety of cricketers to show me their versatile skills and all of that. Any more questions if you guys have about the KIOC Academy, drop them in the comments here below. I want to keep this a very short nap live, and I also want to shout out everyone in that academy, including the kids, the parents, the teachers, the coaches. Well done. I know I keep bumping to all of you all, and I know sincerely you guys come up to me saying, can you showcase my child? He's amazing. Look at his batting, look at his bowling. And they send me clips, and I think that's what's also made me very liked in the circles. And naturally, when you guys go to a cricket academy, it's a win-win in terms of content being shared and appreciated, because everyone wants to see their little boy or girl trend, not just for their cricket reasons, but for everything, the whole package indeed. Unpopular opinion, a player who gets a red card should be suspended until the last minute he gets a red card. Yeah, we'll talk about football in greater depth later if I have the time, but I'm really on some sort of time sort of dedication right now. I just want to do this live, but I said I'll keep it absolutely short. But look, there are tons of academies who've reached out to me. I've already spoken to, say, RX Academy, Brijesh Patel Cricket Academy, Nice Academy. The names just keep coming. And if you guys think there is an academy worth covering near your area, near your house, you let me know. Just DM me, and I'm more than happy to showcase them next. Because I also put out a video last week or 10 days ago in terms of which academy next. So I've given more details in that one. But if you guys have any questions, or you have any friends or their parents wanting to put their kids in an academy, show them this video. I think KIOC will definitely do them a world of good. There's a Cricket Den bat shop, and you get all the equipment for your youngsters as well, including Oakley glasses, including various bunch of things, all on my channel, so you can go see it. And go check out KIOC in terms of their social media as well, because at the end of the day, they've been, of course, doing it from longer than what I've been doing, and mine has just got more eyeballs, but essentially their talent has been phenomenal, and it's just me trying to put it in a good light. Really sad about India yesterday. I mean, I've never seen an Indian T20 national team being this bad, albeit they don't have some of their superstars, but they should still be able to hold their own. What else would probably catch my eye today? Definitely Djokovic versus Sinner. When is that match? It's today, literally in like about 10 minutes. So that is definitely something where I'm going to keep tabs on. And later, Belgium, Spain. And I've, of course, previewed the World Cup for you guys in my previous live yesterday. So go check that out. Is the academy for all ages? Saying Sanjay, all ages, man. All ages. And that's the best part about KIOC. I mean, it encourages kids from the age of 3 to 4 all the way up to 22. And even if you're playing cricket as a professional, you can always come back and fine-tune your skills. Bro, many people have no idea today's live is at 8:30. I know, unfortunately, that was always going to be the con for doing a live show, but I'll try to stick to the regular 10 p.m. Fridays might be slightly earlier. I'll try to put that in my mandate going forward so everyone understands that. But until the next time, it's a goodbye. And I hate to say goodbye. I want to do my live shows till at least half an hour, 45 minutes, so I get a little bit more of you guys in the comments. But if you guys can understand tonight, just cut me some slack. But tell a friend about KIOC and watch out for more content coming along the way. I've got some great ones lined up, not just from the academy, but divas, football jersey content, and the whole shebang indeed. Sanjay, have a great weekend, mate. I'll see you on Monday, 10 p.m. But of course, if you guys want to reach out to me for anything, DMs are available on Instagram. I'll try. I know so many people have just reached out to me for random things like, hi, location of the shop, you're doing good work, but I'll have to at least make time for you all through that regard. Until the next time, it's a goodbye from me. Short and sweet, hectic Friday, but I wanted to really throw a lot of love, light, and appreciation to this academy, which has generated so many views for me on my Instagram. I'm eternally thankful and grateful. A shout out to all the kids, like I said, and subscribe to the Hegde Everyday channel. I'll see you guys shortly. It's a goodbye, and have a fantastic weekend from my side. Cheers.